The Lockheed Martin F-16 fighter jet is still in the limelight over 40 years after its first flight. The list of countries that would like to get their hands on the jet constantly grows. Ukraine, after lobbying hard for acquiring enhanced air power, is now in the process of training its pilots for the F-16 as the invaded country waits for the arrival of the jets from Europe. At the end of 2023, Ukrainian pilots have progressed from working on foundational flight skills in the UK to advanced F-16 Fighting Falcon instruction in Denmark. The European Training Centre in Romania has also taken its first steps towards becoming a hub for F-16 pilot training for Ukraine and other countries as the Netherlands delivered its initial batch of out-of-service F-16 Fighting Falcons. Elsewhere, the perennially gridlocked US-Turkish deal involving 40 F-16 Block 70/70 seconds fighters also serves as a regular reminder about the desirability of the jet. US President Joe Biden announced on the 10th of July 2023 that his administration will move ahead with the transfer of the new jets, a day after Ankara gave the green light for Sweden to join NATO. US Senate Bob Menendez, a Democrat who has been opposing the F-16 sale, said on the same day that he was in talks with the Biden administration about the deal and that he could make a decision in the next week. The F-16 is so popular that Lockheed Martin is currently wrestling with a backlog of 128 fighters, which has likely increased to 148 soon as new deals are being finalized. In response to the increasing demand and manufacturing challenges, the company has decided to conduct subcomponent assembly of the fighter in its PLZ Mielec facility in Poland. PLZ Mielec representatives said in June that it is only the beginning of the F-16 journey for the site, and that they were manufacturing jet trainers in the past, so we have the ability to do the same with the fighter. Despite some Polish hopes, however, the company has no plans to start full production of the F-16 outside the US. Greg Ulmer, Executive VP of Lockheed Martin Aeronautics business, told Shepherd during the Paris Air Show 2023 that even if the current backlog of 128 were to increase to around 150 once Bulgarian and Jordanian deals are finalized, the intent is that all the work will be done at the company's South Carolina facility. The F-16 Block 70/70 seconds, also referred to as the F-16V, is the latest and most sought-after version of the fighter, although Ukraine will receive older models. It is a fourth-generation multi-role aircraft targeted primarily at export customers. The Block 70/72 features advanced avionics, an APG-83AS radar, a modernized cockpit, conformal fuel tanks, an automatic ground collision avoidance system, a center pedestal display providing tactical imagery to pilots on a high-resolution 6x8 in screen, and an extended structural service life of 12,000 H. Lockheed. Martin developed the F-16V as an advanced fighter alternative that could leverage its existing production infrastructure and global support network. According to the manufacturer, structural and capability upgrades ensure that the F-16 can fly and fight up to 2070 and beyond, which is 50% longer than the previous production of F-16 aircraft. Although the company has experienced difficulties with the production of the aircraft in recent years, Lockheed Martin recently said the build rate will increase significantly throughout 2023. We continue to take proactive measures in partnership with the US government, our suppliers, and our international partners to maximize production efficiency, including adding tooling and other resources to meet current program needs and future opportunities for new production F-16S. Lockheed Martin VP of F-16 programs and Greenville site-led Danya Trent told Shepherd in January 2023. Customers of the fourth-generation jet include Bahrain, Bulgaria, Greece, Jordan, South Korea, Slovakia and Taiwan, with some still awaiting final approval of their F-16 deal.